morning. Welcome to 62 to Freedom. Woo! Hey, it's a glorious day. We didn't get hit by the typhoon, so it made it even more glorious. You see my hat right here. Once again, I want to thank Steel America at Kalana Shipyard in Portsmouth, Virginia, Norfolk, Virginia. I want to thank them for giving me the opportunity to save money, give me plenty of overtime, and the benefits at Steel America at Kalana Shipyard. The 401k was enough, you know, with them matching, and the fact that, you know, I live conservatively, so I didn't need any of the overtime, but they needed overtime all the time, and whenever they needed me, I was there. 99.9% of the time. They said, you gotta work Saturday, I did it. And even 24/7 sometimes. Not 24/7, 7 days a week, you know, 10 hours. Even one time, a long span of 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. But it's okay, because I positioned myself to survive off 8 hours a day because I wanted to save. And I didn't start doing that until I was 47. So, thanks again also to the Navy for providing contracts to Steel America at Kalana Shipyard. And I was proud to make parts for the U.S. Navy to protect the civilized world, man. Yeah, to protect freedom and liberty, justice for all. I'm proud of that. I'm proud to be an American. I don't bash America anyway. The only thing I bash in the world is taxes, you know. Who likes taxes? I'm talking about any country, not just the United States. Who wants taxes? Ah, you know, just enough to fix the potholes, which don't never seem to get fixed. Everything else happens except for filling a pothole up, I gotta ride on. When I'm gone and my daughter's got children and they're sitting around playing video games, she's not gonna have to supplement these rocks. Her husband's gonna come, he's gonna try to play with them, and she's gonna say, hey, get your fanny perpendicular. My dad was 63 years old. He's out there carrying rocks to support our fence and our property line. So get your fanny perpendicular, get out there and carry some rocks. I noticed they're sinking a little bit, so they need another layer. Don't do it yourself, Rain. Don't do it yourself. You're only 12 now, but hopefully you're gonna see this video. It's gonna be a video history of your father. Rain, I'm your father. So George is working on this corner. You know how he puts the steel up there and then forms the edge. Look at the edge of that corner. Perfecto. Then he just got to smooth it out, you know, prime it, paint it. Yeah. Smooth it out, prime it, paint it, and it looks good. Yeah, this fence is looking awesome-mated. Look a lot better than the concrete, plus I like the way it seals the water out. It seals the water out, it cannot get to the steel. That's another good quality to painting. It's not just for looks. It's to preserve what's underneath the paint. So I didn't really care about what the concrete looked like. I really didn't care, but I thought maybe the rain is going to soak in there, which I'm pretty sure eventually will. Even though we waterproofed it with this stuff called Sahara in this fence, but we didn't go all the way. I think it was just like halfway up this fence, you know, because of the salt water. And then we didn't use it on the back half because at the time we ran out, I think, temporarily. Anyway, George is doing a fine job. Keep up the good work, George. And pretty soon, you know, I'm gonna clean out this well system. You know, give it a dose of chlorine, then flush that all out, spray that everywhere. But first take the filters out, and then put plenty of chlorine in there, and then flush it out of each, you know, run it through each faucet and toilet until you smell the chlorine there, and then, you know, run all the faucets clean until you don't smell any chlorine. I'm gonna do that, and then after that I'm gonna put brand new filters in there. After it's running clean, no smell, I'll put brand new filters in there. And it's way before time. It says 6 months on the stage 3 filter, but I'm just gonna do it at half that time because there's a lot of minerals in the water, in the spring water here. There's a lot of calcium. I don't think we need that much calcium, but pretty sure we don't. You know, I'm not a baby, you know, my bones are not growing. Yeah, you need a lot of calcium if your bones are growing. You know, you're trying to get tall, but the flip side to calcium is it gets up with cholesterol and clubs up your arteries, so not good. So I promised to show the path of Haiyan. In my time, it's the worst. I think it's this. At the time, it was a record-breaking landfall wind speed, but I think it's second now. Hurricane Patricia passed it. As far as, I don't know, I'm not sure about the land. You know, coming on land, because I don't know that much about Hurricane Patricia. So we'll take a look into that. Typhoon Yolanda, they called it here. Haiyan everywhere else. I know that it came on shore on the east coast at Tacloban, and it looked like a nuclear bomb went off there because, I don't know, the wind speed was outrageous. By the time it got here, we'll see what it was. So I live 50 miles south of the path of Yolanda, as you see on the map. Between November 8th, 3 a.m. and November 8th, 9 a.m., that's Panay Island where I live, 50 miles south of that line. As you see, it comes onto land near Tacloban over on the east coast. It comes on land at 195 miles an hour. And by the time it got to where I live at, it was 170 on the path, probably I'd say 150, you know, because I live 50 miles south from there. That's sustained winds. As you see above, the gusts went up to 235 miles an hour. It's like a tornado. It's like a humongous tornado. It's Expat Tuesday again. So going out to a ring beach. And I'm waiting for the bus again. It seems like there's two Tuesdays in every week, doesn't it? Well, Alan's going away party seemed like another Expat Tuesday. He's going back to America to January. So, like in America, there's no bus schedule. It just, you get out here and you just wait. You might wait 5 minutes or you might wait an hour